So, let's talk about fucking Starclan.
That's how you start the video?
Seriously? Yeah. I can do it again. Hold on.
No, we don't need to redo it.
I can do it. No. Okay, that will be it. Seriously though, guys, if you have been reading the new Warrior books, Starclan has been making some freaking annoying decisions. See, that's the thing though. They've been making stupid ass decisions from the very beginning.
Yeah, not like that's any different of a story.
Yeah. Right. I mean, we can just name off a few. Why don't we get started?
All right.
Right, let's start with the first series, shall we?
All right. What you guys got?
Let's see here.
Should we start with Blue Star getting forced to give up her kid?
Actually, yes. Let's start with that. Let's actually go back before the first series starts to Blue Star's prophecy.
Perfect. Here we go. So we all know the classic tale of how Blue Star ends up getting together with Oakheart and having kids. But we then realize she has to give up her kits to essentially become deputy, right? Wrong. Because then it turns out that, it doesn't even matter. He was going to make her the deputy anyway.
Yeah, he was going to. He was going to pick an older cat as deputy, and then when she was done raising her kits, he was going to retire to the elders, and then she would have became deputy. So it wouldn't have freaking mattered. Exactly.
It didn't even matter.
It didn't even matter.
And
Starclan made this huge deal about how she had to give up her kits to prevent Thistleclaw from becoming deputy, when literally that didn't even end up being the case.
And here's another thing. They cost a kit their life.
Moss Exactly! Moss Kit died because of fucking Starclan's actions. Fuck you, Starclan. Poor freaking Moss Kit. And literally every animation or family video I see with Moss Kit in it, Moss Kit is the most adorable little thing ever. I know!
Okay, so let's get deeper into the story, shall we?
Wait, Goosefeather. Goosefeather,
Let's
yes.
talk about Goosefeather.
Let's talk about Goosefeather.
I just need to...
Poor Goosefeather. I feel so bad for
I just need to make sure the basement door is closed.
Okay.
Alright, I'm back, Starclan. Let's get into this.
Oh, yes, fam. Alright, so Goosefeather, Blue Fur's uncle.
Let's start with him as a kid, shall we? Because that's when stuff really gets bad.
First off, freaking making him, forcing him to become an apprentice and then making him become a full-time medicine cat right away just because Starclan told him certain things. Because Starclan are bitches! Not to mention, they gave him freaking anxiety all the damn time when he was little. Because they were always constantly telling him, prophecies that weren't going to come until multiple generations later.
Little guy couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah,
they just had to sit through it.
Yeah, exactly. They just had to sit through it.
He had to watch his own sister die.
Exactly.
Moonflower!
Starclan.
What are you doing?
It's like... His sister died because Starclan told him something that wasn't even true.
Isn't Starclan wonderful?
Because if you remember, Starclan, supposedly... In fact, was it even Starclan that sent him a sign, or was it Goosefeather that just went mad because of all this that was going on?
Yeah, nobody cared.
Yeah, no one cared, because nobody knew that was what Goosefeather was going through.
Because Starclan told him not to tell anyone.
Exactly.
Because that's
smart.
So
everyone just thought Goosefeather was a crazy bitch and an asshole. Anyway, poor Goosefeather.
Poor Goosefeather?
Yes.
Hey, wait, we forgot about Tiger Kit.
Yeah,
we forgot about Pine Star.
Okay, yes. Okay. Starclan, first off, it's the whole... What?
You want me to start?
Yes, go ahead.
Yes.
I can't even right now. Fucking Starclan.
Anna's very mad at Starclan.
She's very emotional about certain subjects. You know, literally everything that happened was Tiger Star and him being the biggest enemy ever, okay? None of that would have happened if Starclan had never told Pine Star about how he was going to end up being evil.
Yeah, and the whole thing about that is they forgot to mention that he only turns evil if he becomes a bad dad or essentially isn't there. Which, because they pressure him so much and give him so much anxiety, he leaves.
Yep. Yeah.
Starclan, you caused your own trouble.
Yeah, because they told him, one time that, I think even, one cat, the rest of Starclan was just no, kill him. The rest of the was just no, kill him. There's just a small chance.
No one cared about this poor kid.
I know, they was all you know what, kill him. There's a small chance that he's going to end up being evil. Kill him. And that's only if you're not a good dad. Kill him.
It's like Starclan sitting in the circle. Hey, there's a 1% chance this kid's gonna be... What? He might be evil? 1%? Kill him.
Exactly. Literally all I had to do was not tell Pine Star, and Pine Star would have obviously been a wonderful father, because you could tell that he was pretty excited about it.
Also,
But
if
they
Tiger
ruined
Star
that.
had his siblings, but I'll get into that another time.
Exactly.
Yeah, the other two she-kits.
Let's talk about how messed up poor Lion Blaze and Hollyleaf and Jade
Yes!
are.
Yes!
Essentially, it's their fault Hollyleaf died because they made it seem like she was going to be the third cat.
Yep.
So she got hyped, and then she ended, you know, the whole fire scene. When she runs into, here's what irks me: when she runs into the tunnels, no Starclan cat decides to go down there and see if her spirit's there, so they can guide her to Starclan.
Yeah.
What was
I
up
mean,
with
what
that?
the heck? If you think she's dead...
And I mean, I totally get the Fallen Leaves thing, because wasn't he still with, like, the tribes or something
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so then why... That makes sense, but Hollyleaf, one of your most loyal warriors, you're gonna leave in the tunnels?
Like, the fuck?
You're messed
And,
up.
like, for both Raylan and me, Hollyleaf is our favorites. Like, ever.
She's
We
she's
love
pretty cool.
Hollyleaf.
Yeah, she's
awesome.
a good cat. She was a good cat.
She should have been the third cat. Well,
She should have.
Not
Don't take a
Dogwing.
bitch.
her
yeah.
or Ivy Pool.
Yeah, notice how it's the two siblings that weren't part of the three
That
that
turned
were the
out to be
awesome
more.
ones and should have been part of the three.
Yeah, because I mean, really, what did Dovewing do besides that one dam incident? Didn't Ivy Pool essentially rat out the Dark Forest's plans? And
I
didn't
mean-
she technically
okay,
say
Yeah, and
that?
then people were still angry at her after it because he was like, "Oh my god, she betrayed her clan." She literally the whole time was a spy in the Dark
She
Forest.
was a double agent.
Ivy Pool? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Ivy Pool.
And I'm sorry. Ivy Pool had a bigger contribution than Dovewing.
All she did was hear things.
All she did was hear and see things further than any cat could.
The only thing she ever did was the thing with the beavers in the dam,
Yeah.
blocking up the river.
Yeah, and then she
Yeah,
made...
and then they made a big deal about how Dublin was like seeing them coming when Jay Feather also saw it like in his dreams because they were all like technically in their sleep. So Jay Feather was a part of it. Plus, Ivy Pool also warned them because she was the one that was there warning them when they were coming.
And don't get me started about her moving to Shadow Clan just so she could be with Tigerheart.
I mean,
Yeah.
like, I understand, like, true love or whatever, but honestly, you shouldn't have been going out as an apprentice with a full-grown warrior to begin with.
Yeah, that was messed up.
That was messed up. That was
up.
messed up.
I almost
Sorry
thought it
about
was
that strike.
It reminded
Yeah.
me of the whole situation with Spotted Leaf and...
I was
Thistle
just about to say
Oh,
that.
yes.
Because, like, it was, like, her as an apprentice going out with a full-grown warrior from another clan. this
Here's
time.
another funny thing. Isn't Ivy Pool the one that tells her the entire time not to do it? And
Yeah.
she does it anyway?
I loved Ivy Pool.
Ivy Pool is the real third cat confirmed.
She should have been. Ivy Pool and Holly should have been. And
They
you know what?
should've been.
I never was really the biggest fan of Lion Blaze either, honestly.
Yeah.
Lion Blaze was always, and he was always like, you know, I'm invincible. I don't give a crap.
And
I'm
you
just
know
gonna
what's really
risk the
funny?
rest of my clan because I know I can do it.
And you know what's really funny? Lion Blaze isn't even a real Tiger Star clone.
No.
Because he's not actually Bramble Star's kit.
No.
Yeah, at the very beginning, like
And you want to
the
know
way
what else
that
is
they were
funny?
all appearing by them and like making it seem like that, like
They were siblings, and it's like, we're
They-
not even related.
it's like Tiger Star showing up with Hawkroth all the time, like where like only like certain cats could see,
yeah.
like by them like trying to like get them to their side. It's like it make it seem like that was the case, but
Yeah.
it really wasn't. So it's like kind of like, oh freaking! You almost did
Sorry,
my water,
sorry,
Christina.
sorry,
You
sorry.
pleb.
Sorry.
You freaking cream weasel.
Here's-
Chill out.
Here's my question. So did Tiger Star and Hawkcrest just not know with Bramble Star?
I don't know.
Because it seems like they didn't even know, and they just thought.
Also, did literally all of StarClan know about the whole thing? Because I would assume that they didn't know about the whole thing, where like they weren't Squirrelflight's guests, yet they didn't tell anyone.
Yeah, because Yellowfang even said,
should
like,
have known.
you can't have Kit Squirrelflight.
And
I was
that's
just
another
gonna
thing.
say that.
Poor Squirrelflight. And here, our next point.
Wait, before we get into a rant, I also want to mention, notice how none of the Tiger Star clones are bothering poor little Elderheart, even though he is an actual Tiger Star descendant.
Right.
Yeah. Also, that's another thing. Freaking Sparkpaw as a Mary Sue. Their other two kids that died. Their siblings that died. They never ever really talk about anymore. Ever.
No.
It's like they never existed. That's just fucking sad.
At least Elderheart has a personality.
Yeah, and then Sparkpelt is a Mary Sue, good at everything. And then Sparkpelt was forced to become a medicine cat because no one believed in him.
True.
You mean Elderheart?
Elderheart,
yeah.
Elderheart.
I just,
Oh my gosh,
I was
guys!
so caught up
here's
in talking
here's
about
an
Rainbow.
AU. Here's an AU. Elderheart actually becomes a warrior. Sparkpelt's forced to be the
Maybe
medicine
that's
cat
cool.
because they screw everything up, and it's like, oh wait, Elderheart's the one with medicine cat gifts. Actually, That's Spark Pelt. Oh, okay, Spark Pelt. Wait, what? No, it's not. Wait a minute.
But seriously, poor Alder. And Alder had to deal with all of this major anxiety, and literally no one seemed to care but Sandstorm, and Sandstorm's gone now.
So,
True.
Also, Needletail cared, and she's gone now.
Yeah.
Violet
Needletail.
Shine cared,
Violet Shine.
and
She's
she's
in a
a
different-
mom now.
Root Paw, and Needle Paw.
I haven't read those books.
Yeet. That's all. Sorry.
And another thing that where Starclan freaking bitches. Freaking bitches. Anyway.
Oh yeah. Wait, did we finish talking about? Yeah, we just finished talking about Scarfly. Never mind.
No, we didn't.
No, we
because
didn't.
we
We
never
didn't
went over how freaking
Yellow Fang.
Yellow Fang was all like, okay,
Lies
you know
to her.
what? We need the three to be born and to have good lives.
So here's what we're
They're-
gonna do. Since the Leaf Pool is probably not gonna care for the kids unless because she's a medicine cat,
Yeah.
let's force her sister into it. Make her lie to her mate, and then a couple books later, when she finally tells the truth, let's make her suffer even more by having her mate and the kids be mad at her, and have Hollyleaf die at the end of the battle anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And plus,
Fuck
and then like the whole
you.
time, like Starclan was all like Yellow Fang was all like, oh, I'm gonna lie to you and say that you can't have kids.
Mhm.
You are barren. You can
Yep,
never
yep.
have kids. Therefore, this is the
Yep.
only chance to have kids.
And then at
Couple
the end of
books
Bramble
later.
Star Storm, you're expecting kids.
Congratulations,
Yeah, it's like,
Squirrel
congratulations.
Flight.
And then things go wrong because it's her first litter,
guys.
and she's old during her first litter.
Guys, Leaf or Yellowfang just be like, hey, you can never have kids. Congratulations. Bye. 5 books later. Oh, hey, remember that thing I said before? Ignore that. You can have kids now. Squirrel Flight. What the fuck?
I know. I mean, like,
God.
Let's see here.
And a star.
Oh, here's the thing. Here's the thing. So Starclan's supposed to help save cats, right? Let's talk about Hawkfrost for a minute here.
actually, yes, this is
Oh
true.
yeah.
So
Oh,
here's
let's not forget
something.
Ashfur either, though.
You won't mention
Yeah,
that in a minute.
We gotta mention both
So
of those.
here's something also wrong with StarClan: deciding who they punish. So we all know how in one of the books, Ashfur leads Firestar into a fox trap, right? So technically, and then Hawkfrost comes in and he talks to Bramblestar. They have their fight and he dies. But ironically, only Hawkfrost gets sent to the Dark Forest. Anna, collaborate, because I remember you were hyped about
I know,
this.
I was going on and on and on about this. Okay, so, Hawkfrost was basically tricked into believing all this stuff. He wasn't even doing this for himself. He wasn't even trying to kill Firestar for himself.
He was
trying to
doing
do
it for his brother.
so he could become. And I know it wasn't good, but still.
Right.
And he was tricked into believing this was a good idea because of his
Because-
father.
And his mother decided not to tell him, hey, by the way, kiddo, your dad's evil.
Yeah.
And also, since he tricked Mothwing into believing StarClan wasn't real.
Which wasn't his idea in the first place, I don't think.
Nope.
No, it was also, I think, Tiger Star's idea.
Yeah.
So she couldn't help him either. Also, StarClan didn't help him at all. Like, don't you think if some of
He
these
was
cats...
tricked into believing all this stuff. He was manipulated into doing this stuff. And
And-
technically, if you really, really, really think about it, when Hawkfrost died, he hadn't killed anyone.
It was just Ashfur, because Ashfur led him into the fox trap.
Yeah, and like sure he watched and he was an accomplice, but even at that point, Firestar hadn't lost a life yet when he died.
Yeah.
But then when Ashfur died, not
He gets
only
sent to
had
StarClan.
he gets sent to Starclan, and not only was Ashfur the one that was the one who killed Firestar off,
Technically.
technically,
Mm.
like firsthand, like
Also, StarClan...
What?
StarClan,
Plus,
where
he
were
was-
you?
Starclan, where were you during all?
Do you ever realize that if StarClan ever stepped up and talked to these guys who were going to become bad and tried to help them through their processes, nothing would have ever happened?
Yeah.
Think about it. Like, if StarClan had been there for, like, Maple Shade.
Poor
would've-
fucking Maple
Yeah.
Shade.
It is Maple
For
Shade.
fuck's sake! Everyone was mean to Maple Shade. None of it was Maple Shade, so I don't blame Maple Shade at all. I love Maple Shade. Maple Shade is one of my favorites.
Blame Apple
It's okay, we know
Blame
Apple Dusk
Blame
is an
all
ass.
of the leaders.
We know.
Blame all the
I'm
cats
sorry.
from ThunderClan. Blame all the cats from RiverClan. They were all assholes, except for
Well-
that one. Except for the
Apple Dusk's mate.
yeah, except for Apple Dust.
Well,
Mate.
and his
it wasn't
apprentice.
really Well, actually, fair enough. Even though his
Come on,
apprentice.
his apprentice didn't know the full story. So,
Yeah.
like, eh.
And another thing, StarClan, you're kind of sexist when it comes to the rules with male and female leaders.
Let's talk about
Let's
that.
talk about this.
So we all know how in the Warrior Codes, medicine cats aren't allowed to have kids, right? It doesn't even matter if they're male or female. But for some reason, leaders can have kits. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, they can't get pregnant while they're leaders, but they can still technically have kits.
Wait, and like I kind of understand. It's just you can't have kids while you're leader, and like you can't like
But
have
they
leaders
still-
while you're leader.
But they
and that's
still
only for
technically have
females.
kits.
That's only for females.
Males can still have kits.
The males they can still get mates and have kids while they're leaders.
Yeah.
That's fucking sexist.
Yeah, not even medicine cats can
And
do
they would both still be worrying about their fucking kids. That's sexist.
Yeah, and also, wouldn't leaders have more responsibilities to do than medicine cats? And if they have kits...
Yeah.
Starclan, explain? Starclan, explain! Starclan, what do you mean?
Starclan,
What do you mean leaders can have kits but medicine cats can't? Dang you, Starclan. We're coming for you. You have a lot of issues.
Easy now.
I
Easy now.
mean, it's just Starclan has been messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Starclan doesn't... Even Blue Star, I think, in one of the books, when they're
Right.
talking about the new prophecy ever since
Right.
Hollyleaf died, isn't she just like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't mess with cats' lives anymore? Blue Star knows, because Blue Star
Yeah.
was a victim.
Yeah.
Here's the thing,
Sure.
StarClan. I get Tiger Star killing Red Tails on his own, but if you save Lionheart, there is no deputy of Tiger Star. Explain. Explain!
Yes, explain, please.
There are so many things wrong with what StarClan
You know what?
does.
You know what StarClan could have done with the whole Blue Star situation too.
Yeah.
They could have literally just gone to the Medicine Cat leader and been like, "Hey, you know what? Quick thing, don't make this a call leader. He will go on a murderous rampage and kill everyone and end this ThunderClan as you know it."
Like StarClan didn't know that Thistleclaw essentially leads Tiger Star to where he is today.
And if
Yeah, right.
And then StarClan just be like, "Okay, glad we cleared that up. Now we don't have to force Blue Star to get rid of her kids and killing one in the process."
Also, if StarClan just got more involved with all the prophecies, things would be a lot easier.
Exactly, and they're all like, "Oh no, we
Exactly.
can't do this. You have to do it on your own."
Yeah, and here's the thing with Feathertail's thing I just realized. They only send, 5 cats to go on that journey? Had they sent a couple more, maybe they could have taken down Sawtooth together. Instead of
Right.
forcing Feathertail to kill herself.
Poor Feathertail
And technically Crowfeather, but...
to leap off the cliff,
And
cling
kill
on
herself.
to the rock, cling on to a rock at the top of the cave, and come crashing down on Sawtooth and killing herself.
Wow,
Yeah,
very
and leave
descriptive.
poor Stormfur all alone. Basically.
Well, not alone. He has Brooke.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean...
He had nothing left in the clans then, which is why.
Yeah, which is why he decides to stay in the mountains in the first place. Because his dad's in ThunderClan now.
And another thing, you could have been more warning about Darktail and his kin.
StarClan, what are you doing?
Yeah, what are you
You
doing?
need to retire. It's time to retire. We have 3 capable people.
Yeah,
outta
you
here.
can be
Go,
the lead.
just
You
out the
can
door.
be the rulers of StarClan.
How come even the rules of Starklan?
I mean, I'm sure it can't be that hard.
We'd have to be dead. We're alive.
Yeah, time to change that.
Time to change
Really?
that. Let's
Shakespeare.
go.
Shakespeare.
And if any of you have read the first
This
book of the
katana's
new...
right there. I can do it really quick.
Oh no.
And if any of you have read the new book of the new story arc, Lost Stars, tell us what you think about StarClan abandoning the clans altogether.
Yeah, also, here's a question. Do we ever get a real explanation of why StarClan just decided to hang up for the day during that eclipse? Like, what was that?
Yeah, what was
Actually,
that?
yeah. What was that?
Because,
Yeah,
I mean, literally, I get that,
and
like,
basically
Midnight
having
told...
Soul do their bidding?
Yeah, why couldn't Midnight go and tell them? I get that she's old, but, she can still make the journey. She's a badger. Badgers are pretty capable. Why send a random cat who you just met to tell them the prophecy when you know they won't believe him at first because he's a stranger? And then also StarClan, what the hell? Why'd you just abandon them during the eclipse? Like, what? Was it blocking out your power, your oh-so-great influence? That just didn't make any sense to me. Because we never get that explained. Or at least I don't think they get that explained. Maybe we do, and I just haven't read it yet. But I don't know. I'm triggered, StarClan.
Yeah, I haven't read any of the newer books, so
StarClan.
I'm sure that there's plenty more that StarClan has done wrong, though.
There might not even be a StarClan anymore, according to the new story arc.
Wait, what?
Oof. Oh, yeah!
The
Doesn't
Lost
StarClan
Stars.
just, abandon them,
Yes!
basically?
I just asked them
Yeah.
to let us know in the comments
I didn't know
what
what
they
you
think.
meant about that, because like, you might
And
not be StarClan anymore,
also,
what does that
let
mean?
us know if you guys think the clans could survive without the all-so-powerful StarClan.
I would consider using Cloudtail and Mothwing as references, because they seem pretty alright.
Mm-hmm.
StarClan
Yeah.
hasn't brought any wrath upon them.
I mean, yeah, Cloudtail fits in just fine with the clan, and he doesn't believe...
And Mothwing is still pretty good.
Even after seeing dead cats, like, floating all over the place, like, seeing them as ghosts, they still don't believe.
Hey, but I mean, like, you also don't see StarClan ever punishing them.
Fair enough.
And they don't believe.
Yeah.
And cats that do believe get punished even worse. Blue Star and poor Pine Star and Goose Feather. Like, they all believed in StarClan.
No.
And they got punished. But the two cats that don't believe in StarClan don't get punished. StarClan.
I mean, I guess Mothwing had to do with Hawkfrost and everything.
True.
But
But
like,
in a sense,
still.
he messed with it.
Well, I mean, if
Yeah.
you listen
StarClan
to if
could
you
have
listen
stopped
to
it.
the song, Frost, it kind
I
of
know.
explains
Yeah.
the whole thing.
I know, but I mean,
By the
if-
way, go check it out. Awesome song about Mothwing.
Leximi.
Leximi,
She's
oh, yeah.
great.
Damn.
She's got some good songs.
Also, the
y'all.
one about Ivy Pool.
Oh yeah,
Like,
Walk
that one,
Without the
like,
Stars.
Walk
Awesome.
Without the stars.
Anna, this isn't a music. Anna, not a music video. This is a rant.
What if I want to make it into a music video?
We could make it into a music video next time.
I can make a cover for Walk Without the
Oh,
Stars.
So I think
boy.
this is about wraps it up, right?
Yeah, pretty
Here.
much.
So if we missed anything, let us know in the comments
Yeah,
below.
and you know what? If you want to see a part 2, we will give you a part 2.
We will give you a part 2, or if
we
you
just might need to do some more research
Yeah.
instead of rants.
exactly. If you want us
Yeah.
to talk more Warriors, let us know in the comments. We are super fans of the books.
Yes, we are.
We all have good knowledge of the franchise.
Okay, Anna, have you started reading Wings of Fire yet?
Not yet. I will.
you got
We
the
could
book?
start
I got
talking
the
Wings
first
of
book.
Fire eventually
Also,
too.
maybe soon we can talk about Wings of Fire since Anna just got the first book.
Awesome Dragon series.
What
They
Consider
never
reading.
stopped talking about it. I've been wanting to read it for a while, but I
Sorry.
never got the chance.
Okay, guys, we're rambling.
But anyways, we're getting
All right.
started with that.
Be sure to like this video, subscribe, and leave us some comments.
Have a
Leave
good day.
us some comments down below telling us what you guys want us to do next. If you want to see a part 2, whatever. Yeah.
We'll do whatever.
We'll
We're
do
open.
whatever.
Good luck.
Anyway.
Have a good day, guys.
Bye.
Bye.